It's very fast.
Oh no!
I need to show you a video of me doing stand-up badly because you showed one last time. And 3,
I tried to, but I was just so talented.
I know, yeah, you tried to.
Just like intangible red flag territory. Like he's not saying anything specific,
interesting.
But like just as he's talking, you're like, do not be in a room alone with this man.
Yeah, 100%.
So we can all love each other. No.
All right, great. Okay, great. This is great. What about him is an intangible red flag? Is it a way he appears, way he talks, hand gestures?
Do you know what the word intangible means?
All right, I'm gonna go have a piss. Ashley, you're in charge.
I'm in charge. Bitches.
I went down on a juicy boozy, and
got a fart, and this chair's gonna make it reverberate. Hey, wait!
John.
Hey!
Oh no! Everybody else,
Hey!
What's going on? I'm just waiting for music. I thought you were getting music. Oh, I thought you were just getting
how
music.
my penis gets born.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Here's a shed.
The ice cream cones came with a little metal packet that is just full of sugar. It's just full of sugar to be poured into the cones.
I got what has the Japanese not gotten a hold of, perfected, and then when everyone was like, "You did it," they went, "And now we'll begin." And you're like, "No, you fixed it. It was fixed. Do not break it." They're like, no, we got to break this.
I still have some more questions.
Go ahead.
John Hastings is on America's Got Talent for 5 minutes, and now he's got houses in L.A. and London.
That's right.
Yeah.
You kept a house in London?
Yeah, I've kept a house in London.
Update: not sugar.
There's no fluid tasting enough to warrant sucking it out of him. No, but it was. Did he do it when he was then in the band when they were the 4 Bee Gees? That brief time before then, his heart exploded.
Wow.
I'm not saying anything that didn't happen. That is what happened to him.
I'm a predator.
And it was going awesome. And we even started having drinks at a bar, and we each had girlfriends with us, whatever. We're having a great time until I got comfortable enough to go, hey, we share a birthday,
As someone who's been eternally single.
Go ahead. Is it your fault? Yes. No, sorry.
Stop tweeting after your dates, Ashley. Stop tweeting after your dates.
Oh, bad news, Paul. You're getting a Batman bed.
This is not bad news. I am so pleased.
Support them.
But you know what's more important than helping people's mental health?
Fuck you, John.
I'm just saying. Tom, you're a comedy fan.
Here's what happened. So I came up after she finished a couple times.
How did you
I'm not one's not enough.
What
you go for 2. That's how you start it out.
Smoother crunches.
And then Jesus, boom. And so so when I emerged, I went to kiss her, and she just grabbed my face and she sucked it all out of my beard.
So hurtful.
That's a literary reference. Oh no, I gotta.
Hey, you can't tie me out now. I'm the only one here. Books, pages. Right. Verb, noun, adjective. Nice. Someone get me that.
I'm very prone to bullying.
No, you're talking about Andy Gibb.
I am talking about Andy Gibb. Pardon me.
Get your Gibb straight if you want to come at me, bro.
Sorry.
Those nice bearded men and their Aryan friends seem like they're doing very different shows.
Marylane's got pink eye. She touched her and all.
I tried to. It crawled away too quickly.
It's difficult with tea. Sometimes you try and tune it and you get Assam.
I'm officially declaring it. Jordan is the governor general of the stream.
God damn it, guys. I took a Ritalin today. I can only focus on one thing at a time.
What is happening right now? screens. I want to have two screens.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah. Paul and I were walking through the park, and we walked past the tennis courts. A ball had gone over the fence. Paul went down, grabbed it, threw it over, and the young woman who was playing said, "Thank you, sir."
Oh,
ouch!
Right, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna fucking take over this fucking festival, and you're not gonna fucking stop me. Why? All these fucking robots all around the fucking city, right?
Yeah, don't knock a spit roast till you try it.
Just hang on. Can you just keep going? Make an appeal right now for us to stop this whole thing. Go ahead, Tom.
I think we should see Paul's face for this. There's going to be tears.
No, your junk in the trunk is not as prominent.
Chris, John, and Irish Ashley combine to make the ultimate team, better than any wet dream. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream. John's the CEO and Boomer. Ashley's the real leader. Chris brings the vibes and juices as our enjoyment increases. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream.
I might be muted. Am I muted, Chris?
You're not muted, buddy.
I did it. Hello.
You did it. Way to go.
Oh man, what a day! What a day! I've hit a wall, Chris. Hit a wall.
I bet you've been in a different city every day for 3 weeks.
That's right, Chris.
At the start of those 3 weeks, you were in a different country. That's not a great start.
Oh, and what a first week to land. One day we'll tell that story, and it's peak bleak. Oh, bleak it is, Chris. Oh, boy.
An emotional country. Ashley's putting on her headphones, so I'm going to give her a second to get that sorted before I bring her up. But,
we can bring our guest up if you want to.
We can absolutely bring our guest up. Guys, we have a very special guest. You know him. You love him. He just released his first comedy album called Lupe. Give it up for Frank Castillo, everybody. Yay!
Hey!
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
You're a little quiet.
Oh, now you're muted. Oh, amazing. That is amazing. Oh, they're having trouble with Twitch. Oh, that's very fun. The stream is...
yeah, we can hear you now. Our Twitch stream's being weird, apparently.
All right.
Yeah.
We might have to relaunch. You just hang there. So, Chris, one of the ways to do it is to remove it and re-add it.
Are we better now? I mean, people are still commenting as if it's okay, but what is happening?
Yeah,
Frank, did you do this? Are you that anti-promoting yourself?
Yeah, bro. I was like, I don't want people to watch this or listen to this album.
Oh man!
Let's bring Ashley in just so that we're ready. She's chewing. She's fine. I'll take her down.
Oh my god! We are live. Somehow it fixed itself.
What the name?
She put that plate down fast.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
You're a little quiet.
Oh man!
I was taking advantage of the fact that there was things not working and I was eating.
Oh, what is your nighttime treat, Ashley? What did we nighttime treat ourselves to?
It's potato waffles.
Yeah, it is.
Wait,
I find.
There you
what
go.
are potato waffles?
Tell Frank about potato waffles.
We're about to lose 40 minutes, Frank. That's what's happening.
Yeah, Frank, strap in, you stoned prick. You're about to learn a thing or two about a thing or two.
These are not the Tato Waffles crisps. They're Bird's Eye potato waffles. So, Frank, this is a potato waffle.
Oh.
It's just like a big chip.
Look at that man's face.
Frozen? Or
are potatoes different than potatoes?
Yeah.
Are they like a different species of potato? You know how they have like red potatoes? Is it a potato?
No.
Like...
Tato is a brand of crisps in Ireland.
Oh, okay.
Can someone please clip?
What's a crisp?
Tato? Oh my god! What's a crisp?
I know what a crisp. I'm just fucking with you again. I know what it all is.
I feel like Frank and I are playing allegedly versus sobers today on the stream.
I am incredibly hungover.
Oh
yeah, I need to go to Ireland. I feel like it would be.
You can go there. You won't find me. I'm in Scotland.
Oh, okay. I just need to go hang out, eat these crisps, and then just
You need to try some tato waffles. And you also need to try some potato waffles.
Frank, what we need is a sponsorship from Tato. They've been getting a lot of fucking plugs on this show, like over the last year.
I want to also point out we're not talking about within Ireland. We're talking about we are forcing or inspiring people to ship crates and pallets of this over bodies of water to another country.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
Can I order them?
Yeah, you can order them on
You
Amazon.
probably can order them on Amazon, yeah.
And I bet there's always going to be some like British treat company that's like,
oh yeah,
don't you just miss the homeland?
There is a couple of things that they've added to London that I've got to tell you is oh guys, just so everyone knows, we are now live. Thank God.
All right.
Oh no, the Canadians are coming. Chris, John, and Irish Ashley combine to make the ultimate team, better than any wet dream. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream. John's the CEO and Boomer. Ashley's the real leader. Chris brings the vibes and juices as our enjoyment increases. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream.
Intro, and I really like it.
John is having so much fun.
Oh my God!
It was everybody.
It was made so much better by the fact that Ashley just took the opportunity to eat and just to look at the fun I was having and not enjoy it. Let's just look at this fool just down in his muck. He's a mucky boy, a foolish mucky boy. And then you just started laughing very hard. Oh, very good stuff.
I could see how hard you were laughing.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
I love the theme song. I don't think this is the first time I've heard it, and it's the second time I've heard it, and I love it even more.
It's great, right? It's fucking great.
So
That's David Hoare. Shout out to David Hoare. He's our in-house composer. He makes all of our songs. He's have you heard the Raid song?
No.
Oh, well.
Here you go.
Suck like being dry, it's a raid. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream with John and Chris and Ashley. Stick around and give us a follow. You are awesome.
I do not condone that raid. I thought it was uncondoned raid. I reverse that.
I will never get the image of both of your guys' faces on women's bodies dancing provocatively. It's
fun.
Seared.
Keeping it tight. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. And Frank, have you seen how we end the show? Do you know what happens at the end of the show?
No.
That's all. Penis into her vagina. That's all.
Watching Frank's face in all of these is so funny.
Oh my God. I just wanted to bring him up so we could all enjoy it together.
Oh my God, I love it.
I keep now just thinking about this not as a comedy show, but as we described it last week as not, I actually am going to change the phrasing, not bad art. We're doing terrible art. This is terrible art.
It's
not comedy. We have now become terrible. We're jazz and Cheech and Chong. Those are our contemporaries.
Hi. Speaking of my hangover, Matt McCallum is the reason I'm hungover.
What happened?
Matt McCallum.
Matt, what did you do to our friend?
Bro, let's tell a good. I want to hear a good hangover story. What happened?
Oh, God. I drank far too much.
How much is far for you?
Great question.
I genuinely, do you know what? I don't know how much I drank. That's how drunk I got.
Nice.
Actually, here's my question for you. Do you remember, like, how many drinks do you remember, like up to the number?
Yeah.
And
What was the drink that you were like, fuck?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty certain I had about 7 whiskeys.
Yeah.
There was also a shot of rum for no reason.
Nice.
And there was also another shot of something. I don't remember what it was.
That sounds like the lead up to a blackout.
Yeah. And
I
at
was,
what point? was the last drink that you remember? And like, do you remember about what time that was? And then what time did the night end? I'm curious about.
I didn't black out. I didn't black out. I've never really blacked out. It becomes like a blurry memory, but I didn't black out.
Okay.
I think I got home about 3:30.
Okay.
Oh yes. Now this is my move exactly. It wasn't 2 because I remember being angry at myself, and it wasn't 5 because I wasn't like, all right, watch the sunrise. It was just just a loser. Get in bed, loser. Yeah.
Yeah. That 2 to 4 range makes you really feel like you're either like a piece of shit or you're conquering the night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Basically, it's what drug are you on?
Yeah, clubbing, dude. Sometimes you just gotta go club. So last Saturday,
do you know what?
I was at the store and my wife was out of town, right? And it was just hanging out, me and the boys. You know what I mean? There was like a few of the other door guys, and they were like, "You want to go to the Shortstop?" Which is this like dance bar, right? And they play like oldies and stuff. So it was great. We went, and bro, it was literally 4 dudes just dancing to Lauryn Hill. And
Yes.
I had 2 beers. I was fucking hammered, dude. I haven't drank in like a while. But I was like, dude, I was living it up.
Nice.
I also had
just you 4 dancing. No one else on the floor.
No, it was a lot of people, and there was like girls and stuff. But we were like, nah. Me and
Purses
the boys.
in the middle. We're not here to fuck.
Yeah. It was nice.
Nice, dude.
I had my version of that, which is I just had 2 beers. I had 2 beers one night and 1 beer the next night. I don't think I've done that in about 15 years, and I feel wild right now.
Yeah. Especially sticking to marijuana and edibles, which I've been doing. I rarely drink, so when I do drink, it's like I'm fucking 22 again.
Well, I was doing shows this weekend, and there was a guy, John, Chris Gordon was in town, and he, after the show, I was like, "You want to go get a beer?" He's like, "Oh, we'll hang out, but I'm not really drinking right now." And I was like, "Cool, man. I honestly just said beer because it's the thing that you do. Like, we can find like a late night tea house." But we were talking about it. It's like, yeah, on the road, it's normally like I'll finish a show, and then you grab whoever's around, and you go, "All right, let's go get a beer. Because I don't want to go straight back to my hotel room." So
I get that because I always ask people if they want to go for a coffee, even though I cannot drink coffee. But that's just a thing. That's an act.
Yeah. I ask people if they want to watch me smoke weed. So you want to get the phone?
That's an invite.
Do people take you up on that? Because I would like to do that to everyone. Would you like to come over and watch me smoke weed? That's all. Attention, anyone who wants to come over. That's what's happening.
If they don't smoke weed, if they don't smoke, if I know they don't smoke weed, I really want to come watch me. Gets down. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. So I sent Matt a message about a week ago to say, I want to go clubbing. Can we make this happen? And in fairness to him, he fucking made a night. He like put together a whole night. He got so many people.
What kind of clubs?
All right. Oh, Frank, we're talking Scottish.
We're talking Glasgow Dive Bar.
Oh,
I've never been, and I really want to.
It's not good.
I love dive
understood
bars.
the assignment.
No, and these are, and Glasgow is some of like the last old good like crazy dive bars. Like a guy's gonna try and sell you a ladder, and Frank, someone's gonna say something really racist about you that I will have to explain to you because it'll be in such a patois that you'll be like, "Yeah, I guess I am," and they'll be like, "No, do not do that. Do not do that."
It's like I was drinking my whiskey and I realized that I could taste the drink that had previously been in the glass.
Oh, I love spots like that, dude.
There you go.
Like, I imagine like how it is. So like dive bars here, it's like they got a cool like jukebox. I imagine over there they just got like a band that's shit faced, and then you just wake them up, and then they play a song.
I mean, it's either
it was just music playing somewhere, and then there's a load of this particular one had a load of pool tables.
I love it.
So where Ashley was, you can see live music all the time. For example, this wacko, when he gets really sad, instead of trying to perk himself up with positive music, he seeks out the saddest music
I do
you've
that
ever
too,
heard in your
though.
entire life.
You
Like
need-
literally,
you need
like
your feelings validated.
Yeah, don't fight it.
get the chainsaw out and give it a hug. It was wild. Like literally just like this next song is called Bleeding of the Lamb, and it's about how my daughter died of leukemia. And 1 and a 2 and bling dong doodle-da-da, and like,
And I'm in the corner just singing along. Just
oh my god! Just,
all the
I know
this
all
is the
the
other
words,
thing too.
all
Yeah,
the
it's just
sad
like
songs.
You get a shirt of the kid on. It's for Deborah.
I love that shit. That's like, because I went to go see this guy in Edinburgh during the Fringe with my buddy Yomar, and John said,
wild,
like, what are you
wild
up to?
reference.
And I was like, I'm in a bar just watching this band, and he's like, cool, I'll come down. And he brought a girl that he was on a date with, and Yomar and I were just drunk, sad dudes listening to the saddest music. And like, I know the girl as well. She's like a friend of mine. And so it was just like, hey, what's going on? I'm not here to talk though. It's
Oh
sad.
my god! It was just not warm. Like I was expecting like lively like drinks and friends, because it wasn't like a date. It was like a implied, if this is a fun social occasion, perhaps there was like a bit of a vibe. Absolutely not. We were so bummed out. See you in hell.
Stayed for so long. I expected like tap in, no, and dip, no. Ordered drinks, sat around, laughed at Yomar and I, totally understandably.
It was actually pretty fun for a while, and then it was just so depressing. Like it was so like literally like Boomstickery's comment coming here. Also, welcome podcast listeners. Hello podcast listeners. The one about his wife's car crash is a banger. Like it's just like, and also Scotland is peak bleak. Like everything about it is just like slow. Even the mountain isn't like a peak. It's like a slow descent down towards you. That's what life is. It's a slow descent into hell.
The bleakest thing that I did.
Yes.
Yes.
So we went obviously after a nightclub.
Can we guess? Can we guess?
Okay, you won't get it.
Leaky blinders over here.
All right.
Hey, according
Chris.
to the Scotsman, playfully bleak.
Chris, do you have a guess?
Bleakest thing about last night. I think you got so drunk and enjoyed your scotch so much that at one point you spilled one and just licked it off the bar.
Oh, that's a good guess. That's a good bleak guess. I'm gonna go. Woke up with a full takeaway in your bed. Full takeaway in your bed. No idea how you got there.
You kissed the old drunk guy at the local pub.
Oh, we are absolutely.
Do you know what? All three of you have a horse in this race.
Oh, what's the name of God?
I think all three of those things happened.
And none of them made the list.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
So the one I was going to say, so I did spill a bit of whiskey at one point. And
Not that bleak, actually, when that happened. That was much bleaker. That one was much bleaker.
I did spill a bit of whiskey, but I spilled it on myself and tried to like lick it out of my shirt.
Whoa.
Yeah. I did get a takeaway on the way home. This was the one I was gonna say, was that I got a takeaway on big fucking greasy chipper. Takeaway.
Go ahead.
That sounds like how you described the old man that Frank said you kissed.
Yeah. Old chipper. Oh no.
Chipper.
He keeps calling you deer, and he has very long, craggly fingers.
Chipper is great.
You got some fine caps on your knees.
But I came home and ate. I wasn't by myself. There was somebody came home with me and stayed with me.
Operation Choke Slam.
Not Operation Chokeslam, just a pal that needed a bed. It was just somebody that didn't want to get the night bus back to Edinburgh. Which is fair.
Want to get the
Is that what you call banging? Taking the night bus back to Edinburgh? All right.
And she's taking taking the night bus back to Edinburgh.
Yeah, it's less bleak. Sucking booze out of your top is less bleak than sucking other fluids.
We're not bleak competing. All right. Chris and I have never said that we also didn't have bleak. Well, based on the chat, Chris and I are lapping you right now.
Mine was a moment of that was a win. That was a championship moment for me.
The problem with Chris, the problem with that one is Chris thinks that's really cool, which isn't fun.
I'm still
and
winning,
I'm just too honest, which I think is part of the appeal of the program. So how about we all just, stop looking a gift horse in the mouth, right, Frank? Look at me. Frank, look at me. Frank, look at
So you got your big greasy chipper.
Okay,
I got my big greasy chipper.
So Irish. Oh, just so Irish. Hi, big greasy.
By the way, big greasy chipper sounds like something a girl on OnlyFans would name, like her latest content drop. You know what I mean? She was like, for $6.99, you can see me eat this big greasy chipper.
There are definitely people that would pay to watch me eat a big greasy chipper.
How do we set up an OnlyFans called Ashley Eats a Great Greasy Chipper?
Ashley eats, just you eating. I mean, people would watch that.
People would watch that. People are weird.
It tastes like ass.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh.
The thing that's bleak that I did, right, is that got home, we were eating, and I didn't finish mine. So I put it in the fridge as if
of course.
Yeah.
As if I'm gonna come back to this later.
Yeah, that's
you are.
That's just grown up.
Yeah. Do you not go back to things later?
Yeah, you don't go back to things later?
Not a big greasy chipper like that, no.
What are you talking about?
It's a one night stand. Quack 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 quack.
Wait. So wait. I have to ask now. What is a? It's. I feel like you're describing a sandwich.
No.
Totally fair.
It's just chips.
It
it's
is.
Just deep, like it's just chips.
Just a big thing of French fries. Really big, thick cut French fries.
Oh, okay.
Thick French fries.
Oh yeah. So
first of all,
how do those?
I got fried chicken as well. I got fried chicken.
Oh,
I
okay.
did not
So
eat them. They went straight in the bin.
first of all, here's what you do: is you eat the fried chicken, of course, night up. You're not saving that.
Absolutely.
The French fries for Frank, chips for everyone else. You keep those in the fridge. Then when you're making scrambled eggs, you throw the fries in there. Scrambled eggs with fries in them. It's fucking delicious.
Cameras B, Cold Chip Buddy is
also fucking amazing.
The day
Buddy, by the way, no,
the most normal thing you did last night. It's easy.
Yeah, by and far. Actually, the only bleak thing is that you think it's bleak to save food.
Yeah.
It's not bleak to save food. It's bleak to save that specific type of food.
Oh man, what other foods do you refuse to save?
That's probably the only one.
Wow.
I just ordered food. I just ordered my fries. So they're called pastrami fries. And it's French fries covered in mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, and ham, and smothered in marinara sauce.
Holy shit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
my God.
Land of the brave, home of the free.
This is basically the last. I don't save things that congeal. Also, isn't congeal not one of the worst words? Like,
I love congeal. Cumbersome. Also another word that everyone doesn't like that I love. Cumbersome.
Really? There's something gross about cumbersome though. But like congeal is
congeal.
I love congeal.
Congeal's almost onomatopoeic.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Can we go back here? Frank, where did you get that mozzarella stick if you've already ordered marinara fries? Are we doing 2 rounds of Uber Eats here? Because there's not that much money in the weed influencer game.
No. The same place I ordered the Stromboli fries is the same place that also does mozzarella sticks.
Oh, so the food's already with you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was very concerned.
Have you
well,
eaten
not
the
very
fries, or
concerned.
can we see them?
Yeah,
Can we
here,
please see? Oh,
I'll show
fuck
you the
yeah.
fries
Muck
right now.
bang. Muck bang. Muck bang.
Mug. Oh, I'm gonna make you big, Frank. I'm gonna make you big so we can all really see
Oh,
it.
fuck.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah.
Frank, a little bit lower, or a little bit higher. Oh my God, a little bit higher.
I just want to make sure it doesn't like spill on
Yeah.
my.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's gonna be good. All right, Frank, can you take a fork of that? Let's see. Talk us through it, bud.
You're gonna
All
die, man.
Oh no. I've gotten home after like a night of fucking comedy, and I've ordered these at like 3 a.m, and I've just murdered them in my living room. They are dangerous. Do I have a fork?
This is a great question. This is just Frank, you sexy bastard. That's Lupe, everyone. Available now on all streaming services. Lupe.
Yeah. All right. Look at that. Oh, mukbang, baby.
Oh, look at its string.
Yeah. There we go.
Yes.
Oh, that looked like a lasagna with a fucking crunch.
I really want that now.
Yeah, I want that as well.
I really want that.
Yeah, it's dangerous. My wife
my
just
God.
stole it.
You guys are gonna have to open a joint OnlyFans now. I'm sorry to say it.
Oh
but you're
my
gonna
God.
be very rich. You're gonna be too rich to appear on the show anymore. You're both gonna be like, it's below me. I eat stromboli fries for thousands of dollars. Thank you very much.
What are other like cool little like food things that
Streaming like people literally like people
have?
Scotland. She's
What? Oh, did you just invite me to talk about Irish food?
No, I forgot which spot you were from, only because I'm stoned. And I was like, oh, this is going to offend her in one of two
No, but
ways.
is that what you just asked? You want to know about Irish food? Because we can fucking go.
Well, I mean, if I think crisps are weird, not weird, but if I
Okay.
think, you know.
Can I just propose? Actually, can you show Frank one thing? Can you show him what a brunch is in
I
Ireland?
was so hoping you were going to ask me that.
So Frank, Ashley, while she's looking at all this, is from Ireland but lives in Scotland, which is where I think your confusion is coming into. And now, my friend, strap the fuck in.
Frank, what do you see a brunch to be? While she's bringing it up,
I want you to describe a brunch.
Describe your brunch.
Beer, breakfast food, and then like lunch items, right?
I like beer at brunch. That you are a wild man.
What do you, I mean, there's always some kind of alcohol at brunch, so it's like either like champagne or like
mimosas
beer,
or whatever.
mimosas.
No.
You know what I mean?
Oh wow, I'm never a hair of the dog guy ever.
No, yeah, but you got to remember everyone's a
No, I
bunch of
can't do hair of the dog.
Yeah, I did hair of the dog once and threw up in my mouth immediately.
Oh, I did hair of the dog for 6 years.
Yeah.
It was in front of a
Can't
very
do it.
nice restaurant that I was throwing.
My body physically rejects it.
I do think though it's one of those things where if you're gonna do it, you got to do it. Like it's just like that's your thing now, because your system really acclimatizes. Like I did one. Yeah, boom stickery. Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
But no, alcoholism is the inability to stop, not the inability to be fucking awesome.
That's true.
And that's
And like
what
I got to
have.
tell you, Chris, look at me. Chris, look at me. You're one of the best people to get drunk with because you just don't ever seem like you're drunk, and then just no one knows why you've blacked out. Who's laughing at me?
Yeah, have a real good time.
What's going on?
Ashley, what are you laughing at?
I was watching Frank's face at that interaction.
Okay, so Steve's
Okay,
guessing. Irish brunch must be a chicken roll. We're getting there. We're getting guesses in.
So
Frank,
an
what do you think an
Irish
You're not going to
brunch
show me
is?
like a picture of like 3 dudes fucking, are you?
No. It's some might say that would be preferable to what we're about to see.
Oh no.
Mhm. So a brunch in Ireland is an ice cream. And this is
Wait.
what it looks like. It is
Welcome to brunch.
strawberry ice cream in the middle.
We have those.
No, you don't.
Where? No, you don't.
We have, yeah, those are like, babe, what are these called? They're like strawberry shortcake bars.
Bring them up.
Yeah, Yeah, they have these in
What?
America. Oh, hold on, let me Google real quick.
I am mind blown if you have these in America.
Ashley, are you a little hurt to think that something that you thought
Yeah.
was specifically
Oh
Irish
my God.
is no longer just
I
Irish?
mean, I feel like they've stolen it.
Holy
for
shit.
sure.
No joke. This is exactly the same thing. I'm going to bring it up.
Is it
right now.
really?
Yeah, you'll have to bring it up because it won't let me bring it up on mine.
Yeah, I got it. And Strawberry Shortcake Bar.
Oh my sweet mother of God!
Check that shit out. Look at that.
Bring
What the actual fuck is going on?
me
You know what?
the Wikipedia.
Brunch. Strawberry Shortcake Bar.
We got to go to the Wikipedia right now. We need answers.
You know what I like
answers.
about this? The Irish
What the
brunch is looking
is
down like a
happening?
little depressed. The
Yeah.
Strawberry Shortcake Bar, eyes to the sky.
Of
Nothing
course,
but
like
a bright
America.
future.
Yeah, of course. I have dreams.
I need to
The fuck
leave.
is he telling his wife?
She didn't know. There's an ice cream over there that we have that she thought was only available there, and it's called something else. And then I showed it to her, and her mind's blown. I love my wife. She's like, "That's cool, honey."
I'm gonna say it right now. Is this the greatest show we've ever done?
I think it's the
That's
worst.
cool, honey. I'm a lawyer.
I think
Anyway,
it's the worst.
enjoy your ice cream show. Ashley, thoughts, feelings, first reactions.
Yeah, take it.
Heartbreaking
walk us through
reality.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
Yeah, thank you. Let's make it bigger, actually, and also Chris, Frank. Let's get out of here. Let's just let's just leave Ashley to discuss the strawberry.
I feel so many. I feel betrayed, and I don't really know by who. And I don't know. This is the peak of the Untitled podcast.
I mean, that was
So wait,
that was pretty beautiful.
has this been a not reoccurring thing? But have you shown this to other people?
Yeah.
and then I'm
Why are
like,
you sending me that?
So we
and
get
then
Paul
I'm like,
Byrne, he needs
oh,
to know.
I'm a poor kid, and my
right.
ice cream guy sold this all the
I
time.
need somebody to break this news to Paul Byrne.
I will. He'll be informed anon, madam. And may I say,
Oh my god,
there will range.
I'm too hungover for this bullshit.
Matt McCallum says there's an article from 2016 called "We Need to
I'm
Talk
bringing
About
it
the
up.
Brunch Imposter That Exists in the U.S."
Oh my god! This is
I have it.
this is wild. This is like stumbling on the Zabura film by accident. This would be like if we were just talking about 9/11 and then one of you has proof it was an inside job. That's how big this is for Ashley right
That's
now.
how big this is.
Oh my god, what
I'm-
news source is this?
Yeah, what?
This is
Yeah.
Daily Edge, which is an Irish.
The IRA has a secondary cause now.
Okay, but real quick, Frank. What is the IRA?
Oh, that is the Irish Revolutionary. Huh? My wife's
You're not
Irish.
allowed
She's
to
like,
get.
I know what it is.
You don't get to get answers from your wife.
Damn, I don't know. I know in an Irish Revolutionary something.
Irish Republican Army, and
Not
what
bad,
do they
though.
do?
It was revolutionary.
Yeah. They fought for their rights. And they're like,
To what? To party?
Yeah.
What was it?
Okay,
Frank.
we're gonna have a quick. look at this
paramilitary
article.
group.
There you go.
There he goes.
Yeah, kneecappings
So-
galore. What a game.
Yeah. Don't go in that
Americans
pub.
Americans have their own version of the brunch, and it's better, apparently.
It's
It's called the Strawberry Shortcake Dessert Bar. this is the brunch, and then wait, what the fuck is this?
Oh, it's the chocolate version.
Whoa, there is no space
That's a
there. That is
chocolate
all
version.
That's
sprinkles.
the one that I've had, and that's
Okay.
the one that I fucking love growing up.
Damn.
Growing up, you grew up with that? What a paradise America is. Oh, sure, you're all going to die. Yeah.
They used to have the oh god, in the Hispanic communities they called him the it was the ice cream truck or the ice cream man, but there's an actual name. It was the guy that like pushed. But he would have a cart full of all these different ice creams. Same thing with the guy with the truck you drive around. And you could just sell them. So yeah, I would buy those ice creams all the time. There's a WWE bars. They're like short bars that were fucking amazing. They had the design of the wrestlers on one side that was like the bread part, and on the other side it was like ice cream and then chocolate. Dude, some of the best ice cream.
Nice.
I mean, America has no way of paying for how much money it's just doled out to all of its citizens, and we're heading towards a total economic and climate collapse. But it has amazing ice cream. The best ice cream.
Sorry, I have to bring up this comment from Selk. I got put off brunches for years because during my sex ed class in 6th year, don't even get me started on why I was getting sex ed at 18. The nurse was talking about genital warts and said, "So what if your fella's knob looks like a brunch?"
It's the most Catholic move I've ever seen in my life. Let me ruin sex and ice cream forever.
Oh my god!
In one fell swoop.
That's so
Fucking
rude.
hell. That's so funny.
You know, there was one person was like, I fucking love brunch. And they're like, I'll get it. I'll get the herb.
I had a situation where I was with a bunch of young comedians and we were discussing STDs, and none of them had ever heard of HPV.
Really?
Because they're all vaccinated for it at this point. Because they're now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
you
they're now
get it when you're a kid now?
16. Yeah, you just get it. It's one of the vaccines you get. So you just.
You can get it as a baby, or you can get it when you're about 15 or 16.
Oh, that's great. 'Cause I got huge shit. No, I'm just kidding.
I was due to get mine. I was due to get one when I was about 16, and I ended up having a panic attack in school because a kid teased me about getting the injection and said that he'd heard somebody say that this particular needle goes in and touches the bone. And for some reason, it's one of the worst panic attacks I've ever had. Even though I knew it was bullshit, he was just teasing me.
Yeah.
I was so already freaked out about getting it that it sent me into like a spiral.
Jesus.
I was not okay, and I got asked to leave class and go home. Because I was freaking out so much.
I found a picture of that guy. It's right here.
Oh my god, there he is.
Do you know what? He actually doesn't look that different to that.
I'm going to say right now, I think Frank is the person who this show is geared towards.
Yeah, he's our main audience.
Yeah, he's our target demo for sure.
Yeah, we're looking for stone guys who like cheese. Anyone out there?
I think it's really funny when we talk about shitting ourselves. Like,
I'm lactose intolerant, and I eat so much cheese.
so you shit yourself all the time.
I thought that's what happens when you eat cheese.
Oh, this is wild. That's wild to me.
That's like friends of mine that ate. I can't remember what fruit it was, but like they would just eat a fruit and they were like, yeah, your whole mouth gets scratchy when you eat it. It was like pears or something, and they're like, no, I don't like eating pears because every time I eat one, your whole mouth gets scratchy. I don't understand why people do that. And they're like, you're allergic, you fucking idiot. Nobody just has a scratchy mouth and keeps eating things.
Yeah, that's what happened with me and milkshakes. I started drinking milkshakes from my wife, and I'd have to immediately go to the restroom. And she's like, "Does that happen every time?" And I go, "Yeah." And she goes, "I think you're allergic to dairy." And I go, "Oh, okay." I was like, "I'm still gonna drink milkshakes."
Still just eating cheese. And
yeah, I was like,
"Oh wow,
they're so delicious. Have you tried them? They're so worth it."
There's a member of my family that for years is allergic to a couple of different types of fruit and just wrote it out. Just was like, worth it. It's just worth it.
Crazy.
And it's just like, what are you doing?
Oh, some people some people have an allergy and they'll just power through it, and then they just won't be allergic eventually.
Is that true?
No.
It can't
Or
happen.
is it like how like my dad had back pain his whole life, and then one day he got like a surgery to get it fixed, and he didn't realize that he'd been feeling the back pain for the last 10 years. He just got used to the back pain. Is that how you just sort of go like, I guess I just shit a lot
I think
and I stopped
it
noticing?
can depend. Because sometimes
it's not
more
like
exposure. Yeah, if it's an anaphylactic allergy, more exposure is going to make you keep reacting worse. But intolerances and sort of localized allergies, I think you can kind of overcome them. I'm not sure.
I don't think a shrimp like a shellfish allergy, like you will die.
No,
Or like a
you'll
peanut
just die.
allergy, shit like that. Yeah. But if it's like, cheese makes me feel weird, it's like, all right, you might be able to power through that.
Yeah, it's the difference between intolerant and allergic.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, are we all figuring out that Frank doesn't know the difference between intolerance or allergies?
That's exactly what I just said.
My wife's sitting here like, are you fucking dumb?
I don't ever want to meet your wife because I enjoy that she exists like a Maris-like character, just
off screen.
Yeah.
I just imagine like the stories I was listening to.
I think she might be a figment of Frank's imagination.
I was missing LA, so I put on the Comedy Store podcast, which is Talk About Bleak. How you doing? And Frank's episode rolled around. You and your wife lived on a sofa together, you psychopath?
Yeah. For like a month when we're saving up for a spot. Yeah.
Wow.
And then I also lived in her dorm for like 6 months when she was in college. Yeah. Her roommate was deaf, so her roommate didn't give a shit.
That's so funny,
dude. It was pretty great. Do you know? Do you know what deaf people's alarms are?
The bed shakes.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
The same room.
Yeah. And then she got stoned once, and she loved to cook, and my wife just showed me something on Wikipedia and called me dumb. There's show me the definition of an allergy. She got her deaf roommate. Her deaf roommate got stoned and loves to cook. So one time we like came home and it was like late at night and she was just in the fucking kitchen, fucking stoned off her ass. She had like 3 cupcakes that she was eating, but the whole rest of the kitchen was just destroyed with baking goods. And we were just like, for 3 cupcakes, man? It was wild.
Did you guys learn ASL?
No, I didn't. You know what's also fucking crazy? I haven't said this. I don't think I've ever told this story. So my sister, my sister's disabled, right? I think John knows. All right, so my sister's born. I have a disabled sister. She was born premature. So she had a tracheotomy for like the first few years of her life. And this is how like shitty poor people are, or at least like my Mexican family. She wasn't able to talk at all for like the first 5 years of her life. So they're like, you guys are probably gonna have to learn ASL. And we were all like, it seems pretty hard. So we all just kind of like, figured out how to communicate with her. So,
Frank, look at me right now.
Sign language.
Frank, look at me right now. Do you do that as a bit? Is that a bit?
No, I shouldn't.
This should be a bit.
I know.
Just say
so
it
fucking funny.
This is recorded. Say it exactly like that, and then walk off stage. That's the wildest thing. I think she's just gonna. We're kind of a sink or swim family, actually. The Castillos. Castillo's actually Spanish for hold your own weight. So she's going to either need to start communicating or eventually she's getting left at a truck stop. So let's pick up the pace.
She ended up getting her trach out and, was able to like speak and stuff. So she communicates fine now, but it was just so fucking funny that okay.
Are you the older sibling or the younger sibling?
I'm the oldest out of all of them.
How many?
3 total. I got a they, and then I got my sister Melina, and then my little brother Ace, or my little brother Maceo. Yeah. They're cool.
There's some great names.
Yeah,
those are great names.
Yeah, I got stuck with Frank.
And Frank, yeah.
Yeah, no, but Frank's good. You know what I mean? Because you're like, you know, you always show up in you show up in matching tie dye. You're doing dabs out of something that looks like a goddamn lava lamp, and then it's just like, if your name was like Gucci Bob, everyone would be like, you'd be arrested. You would have been arrested when pot was illegal.
And Frank Castillo is like a name that'll get you into get you into a writer's room. Maceo Madrigal's got to fucking jump through a few extra hoops.
Short for Francis, or did they look at this baby and go, he's going to be 65 one day for sure?
Frank.
This is your
just
Frank. This Frank. Love
Frank. In my dad's side of the family, he's also a Frank, so he's Big Frank. I'm Frankie,
little Frank.
Or Panchito, which is the first time my wife heard them use my nickname, she was like, "What the fuck is going on?" I was like, "Yeah." So in both my families, I'm always seen as like the little guy, which is so funny, no matter how big I get.
That's
funny. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I just looked up Panchito and it's a racial slur.
Panchito. Wait, who's the racial slur for?
It says first thing that came up, it said derogatory term used mostly by people from Spain to refer to any non-white South American.
Yeah, Panchito. And I also got called Gordo a lot when I was a kid. Gordito.
Oh, you play a lot of hockey?
No. Gordo means fat.
So when I was at when I was teaching at that refugee camp in Thailand.
Boomstick, I'm taking that. That is so good.
Fucking amazing at charades. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I was teaching at that refugee camp in Thailand, when they were introducing me to the other teachers, they were all monks, and they were going down. And in Thailand, everyone has like a name, which is like a full name, and then everyone has a nickname, and that's what you use for them. And so they were going down, and they were just like, "Here's this. It's Ajahn, whatever." And then we got to this one, and he was like he was a little bit chubby, and the kid introducing was like Ajahn Uwan, and I was like, "What does Uwan mean?" And he looked at me and he went, "Fat."
Oh, it's the thing about once you get remotely out of the West, like body shaming. What? No, I'm just describing the big fatso. Yeah, like it's just like strap in for 70s chat. Like just like.
And their level of it was so weird because like I was in the best shape of my life. I was 23. I was exercising every day. I was only eating twice a day because that's how often the monks ate. I was like genuinely in the best shape of my life, but I was working with fucking refugees. And so they were looking at me and one kid was like, "You're fat." And I was like, "I'm just not a refugee." That's all.
Dude, when I went to Japan, same thing. They're very honest. They're very like, that was the thing my friend told me. He was like, because my friend that I went with is fat, and he was like, "Just so you know," I was like, "They're kind of like weird here about people that are fat." And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, they don't have a lot of fat people here." And this person ran up to him, like genuinely concerned about his weight. Like we were on the train, and the guy was like, "Hey, you want to sit down?" And he was like, No. It was like an old like Japanese man. The guy had been like 70. He was like, "Sit down." And my friend was like, No, it's fine. He goes, No, you need it because of your knees. You're fat. You should sit down. And it was just like, oh.
That's wild because
that's the nicest, rudest thing I've ever heard.
He was trying to
one of the biggest sports is two fat guys run at each other and hit each other. Like,
yeah. So who would know better about knees than Japanese people?
Though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, John Tenta. It's the earthquake. Do you know about the earthquake, Ashley?
No, I don't really know what you're talking about.
He's a professional wrestler. He's a very rotund man. He's from British Columbia. His name was John Tenta. And he was, I believe, the first non-Japanese Yokozuna, which was like a championship sumo wrestler. Where's Frank? Where is he?
Down below.
Yeah, that's right, Frank. Look at me.
Other way.
Oh.
That's right. Other way. Yeah. Oh, for him. Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see if we can high five. 1, 2. No, other way. 1, 2, 3.
Wait. No.
John
there
Tenta.
he is. That's
There
John
he
Tenta
is.
right there.
Hell of a guy. How
Also,
many
he's
people
like-
offered their seats?
That
in
is a
Japan for this
choice.
man?
He
That
is
image is a
also,
choice.
26 years old in that photo. When he was,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, he's like he died so young, and you're like, good Lord, man. But that's like Canada. Everyone in Canada just looks haggard. Like the winters are like when you really think about the winters are brutal. Also, I forgot how cold London is in that way where it's like it's not even it's not even freezing, and I
Yeah,
feel like
but
I
it's
have the flu.
in you. Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It's -2 here in Glasgow.
Well, wait, Celsius?
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay, so what is that?
No idea. Absolutely.
740 Fahrenheit. I think?
You refuse to
Oh, yeah.
learn. Your method of. Do you understand that I just live in a country and I do not know what the temperature is? I just put my hand out the window like a psycho. Okay, there we go. That's what I go on.
No. Well, that's like I never learned how to measure things in stone.
Yeah,
how
why
much
would
does that weigh? I'd be like,
I've had
we're doing
to
pounds or
relearn
nothing?
pounds for you guys. Like I have
Good.
learned what pounds are for you guys.
Pound makes the most sense. I can't describe what a pound is, but I know exactly what. Like it's just
kilograms
So-
makes the most sense. We're just
Kilograms
stubborn.
makes the most sense.
Yeah,
I've
kilograms
lost
is metric, and it makes the most sense.
Disagree.
because I have
I
lost
want you to know,
a
I have
stone.
no leg to stand on.
I have
Go ahead.
lost about a stone in the past month.
Congratulations. Hopefully, it's for
Which-
good things and not just stress. But
No,
yeah,
it was mostly stress.
Are we talking about weight loss?
Yeah.
We're talking about a measurement. So Frank,
Which
explain what a
is-
stone. So Frank, in England and
Stone like 10
Scotland,
pounds?
It's like 7. It's 7.7.
Is it?
I thought it was
It's
12
6.5
something.
kilos. It's
I thought it was
12
something.
pounds.
Yeah. It's a
12
stupid idea.
12 or 13
It's a
pounds,
dumb.
but
It's
Yeah,
asinine.
eat it.
Yeah,
Eat
go on,
it,
boy.
Frank.
14
pounds.
pounds. 14 pounds is a stone.
That's wild.
So, yeah.
Do you like drill rap? Is that what you guys have out there? Is that what it's
That's
called?
the
Drill?
only music that they're allowed to. It's drill rap and that one song
Yeah.
by the Pogues, "Fairy Tale of New York." That's all.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
allowed.
Every once in a while,
That's
they'll
our
show a
national
commercial
anthem.
Yeah, for a U2 album, but you're not allowed to listen to it.
Drill's actually outlawed in the UK.
Is it?
Is
What?
it?
Yeah. Yep, the government was trying to ban it because it was the latest one where they were like, it's causing crimes and they're bragging about stabbing people and it's leading to knives. And so there was an active move. I mean, this is the government that I swear 6 years ago tried to outlaw hoodies
I remember that. That was wild. That was
and
wild.
bikes.
They were like,
Because these kids
hoodies
on
is the
bikes wearing
problem.
hoodies. Yeah, it's the hoodies. It's
Oh, yeah.
so yeah.
By the
So
way,
drill's a very dangerous thing to make. Some people were arrested just for their songs. Full went to jail. Like
What did
within
how-
the last
but-
few
for
years.
their songs?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
But how would you make the distinction of going like to a? I'm sorry, I don't see anyone in the Met being able to distinguish between like
Rap and just drill.
yeah, drill versus what's the other prominent UK hip hop style? Stormzy does it, which I just can't think of the name.
You
Grind?
imagine?
No.
Oh, I know this. That's very frustrating. Dizzy Rascal was like the most famous
Yes. Oh God.
version of it.
Stormzy's
Grime,
version.
grime. Thank you,
It's
grime.
grime.
It's grime.
It is grime. It
Yeah.
is grime. Okay.
They
yeah,
gotta-
yeah. So there's grime.
They hire some young teenager who's just like combing through it.
Yeah, drill,
But this-
drill, not drill, drill.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Is that what they're doing? They're like, yep, no, yep, no.
They're just looking it up on Spotify. They're like, yeah, you're in the genre.
Yeah. Sort by genre. That's it. It's criminal.
Oh my God,
Liking
that's
all the
wild.
things, so they've got it saved for later. Their playlist.
Related artists.
So I can't put that on my phone right now?
Oh, I think you can listen to it, but you're not allowed to make it. It's like prostitution. It's like Johns go free, but those ladies, those dangerous ladies.
That's the wildest thing. So give me an
Ladies
artist.
are dangerous.
Give me an artist that is. What is this type of hip hop called? The Point?
A drill.
Drill.
Where did you get the point from?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's that?
Drills are pointing, I think is probably where I got it from. All right, I have added a drill
That's
hip
such a
hop
silly
that,
thing
that
that you
has
just said.
the 046 sticks on.
We haven't drawn
Hooligan
enough
hats.
attention to.
Oh, it's very stupid. Let's not get crazy.
It was so stupid.
What about the HP boys? I don't think this is going to be a
I'm
good
sorry.
playlist.
No,
This-
hang on. Is there a cat? There's a cat.
Oh yeah. Do you like cats?
Oh, we love
yeah,
cats.
bro. Yeah, who doesn't like a cat? Anyone who doesn't like
No,
cats, stop watching
no,
now.
yours.
She probably won't let me pick her up. Where are the other ones? Hey. other cat.
This is
Thor.
phenomenal.
Thor. Psst, Loki, come here.
Oh. It's so tiny.
Yeah, he's a baby.
My buddy.
Not interested in being in the
man.
show. There's so many
Oh, I just want to be in LA.
little faces.
So, John,
Frank-
it's kicked in that like the UK is unlivable and you have to leave now. 3 weeks in.
Yeah. 3 weeks.
Yeah. You hit that point, right?
Hit
Wait,
it.
you're in the
I
UK
knew I
right
was-
now?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh wow. How
Are you
long
in
till you
Birmingham?
get back?
I get back January 1st. I'm back in London. And I miss LA because it's also Christmas in LA is the best LA ever
good.
is.
So good.
Really?
There's no traffic.
Empty.
No, it's so nice. You get parking everywhere. Oh, the Trader Joe's is a joy. Right this way, sir. Why wouldn't I? Thank you.
What are you
very
going to do for Christmas, John?
My mom's flying over.
Aw.
And we're going to just do Christmas together. I think a couple
That's
of I might
nice.
invite a few waywards and strafes along.
Lovely.
Yeah. It was very
That's
fun.
nice.
Yeah, what are you and you're spending with your fam?
I'll be
Everyone
back.
else doing family?
Yeah.
What are we doing for Christmas?
Phenomenal stuff.
I think we're just staying home.
Oh,
I was
So,
thinking about
I
this. I didn't realize mine's gonna be so fucking bleak because my dad's just
Aw.
like old and doesn't care about anything now.
Yeah.
He's just like whatever, man. And so my brother's gonna come over for Christmas Eve, and that'll be great. And Christmas morning, we'll all hang out. But then they're gonna leave, and I'm gonna be staying at my dad's because I have to change apartments between December and January. And
shit.
so I'm just gonna be there, and it'll be Christmas night, and Dad will be like, "What do you? Should we order Stromboli fries?" Like,
here's what
We call
I
that the
guess.
home stretch with the
Yeah.
I got a
like
I
that,
got a
yeah.
suggestion for you, Chris. Chris, look at me.
Yeah.
I don't want to encourage drug use, but here's what I would do in that situation, which is
Mushrooms with your father.
around 6:00, not mushrooms. I would say you just pop outside for a live one.
Yeah.
And just let the vibes roll.
Yeah. That's a good shout. It's a good shout.
Because it's just one of those ones where and it's also that thing of you don't want your dad to know, so you're gonna be like a bit paranoid for a bit, which will be a big you'll kill like 2 hours being like, just be cool, man. You gotta be cool.
Question
That's
coming in
fun.
from Steve Mooney. John, how have you found being surrounded by us scum?
I sort of
Speaking of the UK.
snapped. I keep snapping on public transport because everyone's just a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I had
there's a
some
guy-
awful people walk
Oh.
into me on a train today. They just like the doors opened and they just came at me as if I wasn't there, and I
Wow.
had to try and like get like, it's basic train etiquette. You let the people off first so that you can get on, and they just
Yeah.
fully walked into me.
Yeah. That's one of the things in the UK where one of the rare moments that playing football in my youth really came in handy.
Mhm.
American football, because I'd see them coming and I'd just get low and hit their shoulders and they go flying and I'd be like, you
I'm
wait.
quite good with, I have like pointy shoulders and elbows, so I'm all right with those.
Good. Nice. As long as you're
I
just mean
just-
to them.
Let's
That's
see
the
them
key.
elbows.
Throw them bows.
I like a very
are very pointy.
intense move. That one is a very I did that about 2 days ago. Oxford Circus, just a woman move. And just the like, and she gets out of the way. Yeah, fuck off. It's so
Yeah.
annoying. Also, weirdly, never happens in the LA subway, which is a absolute den of nightmares. Yeah. Like, just where do you want to get stabbed by a needle filled with HIV blood? Because it happens at every station. There, always very good door etiquette, even with the homeless. It's fascinating.
Huh. Frank, can
Yeah.
you explain that as a Los Angelino? Why would that be?
A Los Angeles?
Because we are in their home. They live outside. No, I don't know. I think it's because like I feel like not a lot of people ride the metro in LA. You know,
That is true.
now.
So it's like a community? Is that it? Everybody just
I mean,
like
it's just
we
it's
get
not
it.
as busy as like the UK where it's just fucking slam packed with people. I have no idea why. There's a little better etiquette. Japan, same thing. Their etiquette's through the roof. It's insane.
Yeah. But that's built into the culture, as far as I understand. Is like etiquette is
Mm.
the underlying thing of everything. Like I remember reading Rising Sun. Remember that Wesley Snipes, Sean Connery movie?
Michael Crichton, the greatest author of the 90s.
Yeah,
What
man.
wild trash it turned out to be. Except I'm going to say this right now: the TV show ER. I would fuck that show. That
Did he
show
write
ruled.
that?
That's his premise.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, his family has like just a
So much
fucking.
money.
Oh
Well,
my
yeah,
god!
he wrote Jurassic Park. Like he's fine, even
Be
if
a
he didn't write
drama
another book.
Oh,
And
Frank's
Congo.
dead. And
What? Sorry.
And Congo.
He wrote Congo. He wrote Andromeda Strain. He also wrote he wrote,
Outbreak.
like, he wrote like a
Sphere?
bunch of amazing. Yeah, Sphere. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
Sphere
I read
was great.
a lot of those. I didn't read Sphere. I read Congo, even as a
Congo was
book.
dope.
Not great, but
I'm-
the Jurassic
I've
Park
never-
book was sick. That was really
No.
good. I love that one. Yeah, I
I was
loved it,
never a
man.
Michael Crichton guy. I'll tell you who I was. John
Ash is
Grisham.
like,
John Grisham
All right,
fucking
see you later,
ruled.
guys.
Yeah.
I've totally checked out. I'm not gonna lie. There's a good chance. There is a good chance I'm gonna fall asleep on this stream.
No.
Well, Ashley doesn't sleep that well, so should we just
hungover.
keep up the Michael Crichton chat for half an
Yeah, yeah,
hour?
yeah.
She'll just doze off. We'll gradually just remove her from the stream.
Do you know how
time is
fun
it?
it would be if
What
someone,
time is
if you
it
fell
over?
asleep?
What?
You
What
and
time is it
you and
over
Chris are on the same time, and Ashley and I, it's 11
It's
o'clock.
11
in the
o'clock.
evening where-
Oh
But
my
I'm
god.
just so hungover. I'm
What
just
is
so
the-
hungover.
What's the most hungover everyone's been here? What's the worst hungover? What's the most hungover?
After the Limerick races,
What is that?
What?
I went to the dog races in Limerick.
Why the hell not? Why the
This
fucking
was-
hell not?
This was the event where I found out I was allergic to semen. And
Wait.
At the
I-
dog races is where
Wait.
you found out you were allergic to semen.
Wait.
That's the trashiest thing I've ever heard in my life.
it wasn't at the dog races, it was after the dog races.
What happens when you get semen on you?
I have an allergic reaction.
What's the reaction? You get
Get your wife
pregnant
back.
out.
It's kind of like if you imagine acid getting poured on you.
You're making this up. No
I'm
way.
not making this up. You can Google it. It's called human seminal plasma hypersensitivity.
That's
It's a real thing.
fascinating.
Frank, I want you to know that John and I aren't like calm because this is a normal thing. We just knew this. That's why we
Yeah,
reacted
for
like
sure.
you did when we
Yeah.
first heard it.
First,
Same.
many times. Like I'm not
So-
comfortable with it still. Like I have some awkward gas coming because of this situation.
I could only.
Not-
I mean, I have so many questions. in my head now.
Okay,
Oh yeah, man.
let's go through
This
them.
shows the ga-
No, I
Yeah.
mean,
And by the way, these questions Frank has for Ashley are brought to you by Frank Castillo's new album, Lupe. Available where
Available now.
any good albums are streamed.
so is it just burns? So is it like
It just
aliens? From
burns.
it's aliens like from Alien?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, like this.
I
Saliva.
don't know.
Yeah.
Do you not
Or the
watch
blood or
have you ever
whatever.
seen
Yeah.
Aliens? So in Aliens,
Yeah,
there's
no, she's never seen a movie in her life.
Okay, the
That's
blood
true.
burns through hard objects. That's crazy. That's wild. All right, continue your story. So yeah, so how did you find out? Like what? I mean, obviously you got.
You know,
Between
came
Yeah,
You're
and then you're
all
like,
up inside me.
oh my god, that's gotta burn. So
It
much.
burned. I legged it into a shower and started hosing myself out because it hurt so fucking much.
And did he show any concern or did he just
No.
take a nap?
He fell asleep while I was in the shower.
Fuck you while you're screaming on fire.
But it's also like
Yeah.
at that point
He
you're
was a
probably,
terrible person.
you probably gotta
No
think
shit.
you probably think he's got an STD, right?
But what
Yeah.
STD burns right away?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
But
insane.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had a couple of little reactions before, but I have very sensitive skin anyway, and I kind of just thought it was like just irritants.
That's
But then
crazy.
this particular occasion, I was like, oh no, this is an allergic reaction to this specific substance.
Wild. Oh my god.
It was awful, and so anyway, I was in a lot of pain. for quite a few days.
Can we go back to the fact it was the dog races followed by finding out you're allergic to semen?
It was the dog races, and then my flatmates had challenged me to drink.
Sky.
My flatmates had challenged me to drink an entire bottle of rum, and I did it.
At the dog races.
Yo
At
ho
the dog
ho and a
races.
vagina
I
full
went
of
to
cum.
see a band after these dog races. I went out to a band. I don't remember seeing the band.
Wow.
But somewhere in this bar where this band was playing, I found a person who I brought home with me. And then we were a bit messy, and I ended up spilling rum and Fanta at the time all over my laptop. My laptop was then fried. My laptop was completely destroyed. And I had to go and get a new laptop. And then we had the worst sex because obviously that ruins everything.
You're thinking about your laptop the whole time.
Yeah.
You're
And then you ended up like your laptop.
I didn't
Liquids got
notice
inside
the
you and they
laptop.
ruined you.
Yeah. I didn't notice the laptop until the next day. So I woke up. I was so sick with a hangover as well.
Yeah.
I couldn't get out of bed for like 3 days. I just cried. My laptop was broken. My vagina was broken. Like it was just, that was the worst hangover.
Yeah.
I've had.
Oh my god.
Can anyone top that?
No, but I
feel
thought
like you should have gone last.
I think I got
funny,
one that comes close.
I'm not that comes close, but I did think that the
Not that
idea
close.
of you must hate like when you see someone, I don't know how often you watch porn, but when you see someone get cum on their face, you're probably like, this is like the Middle East when they throw acid on people's faces.
I did a roast battle with Ryan Cullen, comedian Ryan Cullen. He's great.
Of course.
And that was one of his jokes against me, was about something about like an acid attack. It was a very good joke. I don't remember what the joke was, but that was essentially it.
I've
Was
nothing
Ryan-
that can top that.
Was Ryan Cullen the one we found out had a huge crank on air? Like
Yeah.
Ellie and Garrett
Yeah,
just
swing
like,
and dong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ryan Cullen.
This guy Ryan Cullen has a big tasty penis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the biggest in the biz.
How
Or
did
so
we-
we've heard.
How did they all
It's a
find out?
In the UK, every
all
man is aware of it.
men.
Is everyone else's penis size? It's a whole thing over here.
It's a
Like
whole
they're
thing.
all fucking obsessed with it. Like a friend of mine has more than once said, "It's weird I haven't seen your penis," and then I have to be like, to me, it's
No.
weird that you said that. That's the weird part.
I don't know if I want to come visit.
They put on a nice show. If you don't live here, you have to be here a couple of years before they're like, I want to see your dog.
Yeah, you want to be paid regularly here? We gotta see your teeth.
Yeah. It's like the US is like really, really fun because you never see the dark side of it. And then they're like, all right, drive to Irvine, and you get off on the wrong exit and just see a QAnon flag, and you're like, fuck America. God damn it. Yeah.
John, what's your close hangover story?
In university, I think I drank like 20 beers in a bar and ended up taking a shit in my laundry hamper. And the next day I was supposed to be at a load-in for a sketch show that I was like producing as part of a class. And I showed up an hour and a half late, like burnt from the shower because I had shit all over my body. Just gave the check to the technical director, showed up at the load-in and was like, I am very hungover, and fell asleep on the floor while they did the load-in, and then one of them drew a penis on my back, and then they hated it so much because there was a bunch of scenes where my shirt was hilariously short, so it was just there. So I just had them redraw it, and I just embraced it. No, it was great. Yeah. I remember when I went home and just threw the laundry hamper out and then just cleaned my entire apartment, and then it was all done. I remember smoking on my balcony, like not even in a chair, just like on the ground. Like, and it was like I was in my I was so young, so like the hangover was gone. Like, you remember that? Remember when hangovers would be gone day of? Oh my god, that was one of the best cigarettes of my life.
All right. Drunkest I think I've ever been from a hangover. Comedy store party, right? Now the comedy store parties, employee parties, Christmas parties are legendary. They shut everything down. You either got to be a paid regular or friends and family or an employee to get there. People always sneak in because it's the fucking worst. That's neither here nor there. Punky Johnson used to be a bartender there. Punky Johnson's on Saturday Night Live. Yeah.
What?
But yeah. Before she did that, she was fucking our favorite bartender, and she got me and my wife shit faced at like an hour into the party, right? My wife's like, I gotta go home, and we're like, that's fine. I'm just gonna hang out here. Me, Punky, and a few of the other employees, we all just get so fucking drunk. We shut the whole party down, right? My phone dies. It's the end of the party. Some people are like, Punky's like, let's all go back to this person's house. Let's keep this party going. I'm like, my phone died. I need to charge it. She was like, we could charge it there. I was like, you know what? You're right. Let's charge it there. We go there. I get
never go to a second location.
Fucked up. I black out and pass out on the couch, right? I wake up at 5 a.m. and I realize, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't go home. And I fucking find a charger. I charge my phone, and I'm freaking the fuck out. Punky and everyone's still wide awake and partying. Like, I walk into the kitchen, Punky's staring at me. She's like, surprise, bitch. She was like, you fucking fell asleep. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I got to get home. My wife's going to be pissed. She's like, I ain't going home at all. She's like, I know I'm in trouble. And I was like, fuck. So, you know, I charge my phone, open it. I have like text from my wife and shit. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm like, maybe I'll get there before she wakes up. And that way I can be like, yeah, I got home at like 4 or whatever, right? I get there. I go to open the front door, and it's fucking locked. And I was like, oh, shit, because I didn't have my keys. So she purposely locked the door so I would have to knock on it and wake her up. So I knock on it and wake her up, and it opens the door, and she's fucking pissed. And she's just staring at me, and I'm like, I'm sorry. And she just stares at me, and I go, and she just points at the couch, and I'm like, all right. And then I sleep on the couch. I wake up, and she's just cooking breakfast hella loud, just letting me have it. It was
clang,
a rough
clang.
day. Yeah, did not give a shit that I was hungover. And I was like, I don't feel well. She's like, fucking who cares? I was like,
I say for like New Year's, and I always say you got to have some cut loose times where it's just sort of like,
yeah, but also,
my dear,
I got to keep my phone charged.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's a low request.
Yeah. Where it was like, hey, I'm gonna crash at the server's house. You know what I mean? I'm hanging out. All of us are part. I just didn't. Say it.
That's the one. Yeah, I had one of those, which one of my ex-girlfriends ended up getting very whiskey drunk and actually punched me because on New Year's Eve, I just didn't text her. I just didn't text her. We were having some problems. That was a big indication. I just got super drunk at the show. We got so drunk at the show that the comedy club no longer has a New Year's Eve party for the comedians because we got so drunk, like so drunk. Like,
which club is this?
It is in a capital of a country that is not the UK, Canada. Oh no, it is Canada. It's the Ottawa.
Cool.
The Ottawa Yuck Yucks. Absolutely. Yeah. Why? Yeah. Punched me so hard. Pete Zedlacker was like, hey, what the hell? And I was like, it's actually my girlfriend. And he's like, what? And I was like, I haven't texted her all night. And he was like, that's fair enough, actually.
My biggest hangover was when I was bartending. I got flown up with 6 other bartenders to Glenfiddich, where they have so they flew us up. We did Glenfiddich and Balvenie. We saw their distilleries because we worked in cool bars and they wanted us to like promote their shit. And so like, come on up, see the distillery. So we did the tours, we did tastings during the day, which was ungoddamn believable. Like we got to drink straight out of casks that were like 100 years old. It was amazing. And then they sat us down, gave us a big dinner, filled us with wine. And then after dinner, so they gave us, so when we got to our hotel rooms, it was literally in a castle. And when we got to our hotel rooms, they had full Scottish garb laid out on the bed. So we put on like our kilts and our fucking jackets and shit like that. Yeah, tracksuit, gold chains. And half Celtic jerseys, half Rangers. They knew a fight was coming, and they so like full like kilt, all that shit. So we ate dinner, and then they took us into a room. They just opened the doors, and the walls were covered in scotch, and they just said, "Go for it."
Holy shit!
I was 22.
For it.
Oh boy!
The last thing I remember, I had a bottle of Balvenie 15-year-old Portwood finish in one hand, the tiny little knife that comes with a Scottish garb in the other. I was standing on the outside ramparts of the castle while the Glenfiddich rep was begging me to get off the wall because I'm definitely gonna die.
So basically what it was they went, this will be a fun thing, and you guys went, we are 20-year-old bartenders, prepare for the worst.
Yeah, you made a terrible mistake.
I mean,
I slept for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then woke up. We were supposed to go skeet shooting. That was going to be the morning thing. And I was like, I feel like I can just fire a gun hungover. That'll be fine. We woke up and they changed the activity to quadding. So like, you know, those like 4-wheel drive, no top
quad biking.
Yeah, quad biking.
Oh my god.
That's so fucking funny.
They made me do that, and
you would
just
not. You didn't.
bumps and hills
Oh no.
and coordination. The number of times I puked on the side of that fucking quad bike.
Yeah.
And then we went straight to the airport, filled up, I swear, 4 puke bags on the plane. The people that worked on the plane just kept bringing me new ones. And then I got to my house, or my apartment in Brighton, where I was living with my girlfriend at the time. My little brother was visiting, and I just sat in between them, shivering for about an hour while they considered calling the hospital because they thought I was going to die.
That's so funny.
That's the worst.
Yep.
That's the most hungover I've ever been.
I mean, King GOWTF and I, who's not in the chat, he and I went to some pretty wild parties at our friend the Stringler's chalet in Montebello. Like one of the parties is a thing that used to appear when we had different setup, and we could, if I was home, I could bring it up. The me passed out super fat with the arts shirt.
Okay, yeah,
that was me. Like that was that night, and we were both passed out 45 minutes into that party. Like most of the guests didn't arrive, and I was passed out between the kitchen and the living room. Second party, I puked around the house, literally full. I think a U. It was wild, man. That party was so crazy. My friend McDaniel threw up on the kitchen floor. Like his girlfriend was like, "How are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm pretty good." I'm gonna get another drink. It's so nuts. Oh my god, those parties were insane.
You puked a perimeter.
Certainly did. Certainly did. Agree.
Oh man.
I mean, okay, now what's the worst done drug story?
Don't have one.
You've never done drugs?
No.
No. Unless you want to get into morphine and loads of horrible medical shit, but I don't feel like you do.
Those are drugs. Mushrooms.
Yeah. I mean, Ashley, would you take mushrooms? Would you take mushrooms with me and Chris on stream on there? Not legally?
No, I would need to be physically in person with somebody.
No. We'll be the 3 of us will take them together, not on stream. We'll do it in the woods though.
I'm retired from hallucinogens.
You're retired fully?
I'm retired. Yeah.
Was it that 14-hour trip you took on acid?
It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a wrap. That was the end.
You did good. I got to tell you, I've gone the other way where I've gone. I had my my first big trip was the worst one. So now I'm bulletproof. Now I just know how to ride it. Oh,
yeah.
This
No,
August was insane.
I had years of dream trips, wonderful times, and then a nightmare. And I'm like, all right, fair enough. I had my time in the sun.
I don't know if I would try them.
Oh,
Try just a teensy little bit, and then be like, oh, I feel good. Just having a tea. Just have a tiny little bit of tea.
I think I would freak out with hallucinogens.
If you do a lot, yeah, but you could do like teas and such where it's just a small amount to where you can gradually get up to it. But
yeah,
yeah,
you just feel light and wonderful.
there's stuff to do where you don't see visuals.
Yeah, I only on that one mega trip did I ever see anything. And I took like one time I took like 5 or 6 grams of shrooms, and I still didn't.
Oh, I saw.
Some people it's more like physical. Other people you get certain shrooms it's visual, but it all just depends.
Oh my god! In August, I may or may not. The fire opened up, and I saw Valhalla itself, like literally, like the Rainbow Bridge, like Mjolnir.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Mjolnir. Like it was awesome. I just remember someone who may or may not have appeared on this stream just being like, "Look at your face," and I was just like, I mean, and all I was thinking was like, man, don't be looking at someone's face right now.
Yeah, rude.
Yeah, wild stuff. Oh, it's very fun.
Witness me.
I would probably consider, like, if I'm going to try something, it would probably be very fun to do it with you guys.
Oh, it'd be great.
You got to go around.
I also feel like, I don't know if we could peer pressure Chris into it, but I feel like if both of us were taking mushrooms, he'd be like, be rude not to, or you just take a little.
No, I'm one of those stubborn assholes. People have been trying to peer
Chris
pressure
doesn't
me
get peer
for a long
pressured.
time. Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about peer pressure. I'm more talking about like self, just sort of like, man, maybe I'll try it. What he is he'll go back on it. That's the thing is he won't feel peer pressure. It's just like one day he'll be like, I do this again. It's like with smoking. He didn't smoke forever. Now he smokes, and then one day he won't smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hit it one day, but it probably won't line up with the one that you do. That's a shame. I'll be 50. I'll be like, let's go.
Oh, you got loud all of a sudden. That's interesting.
Yeah, you did get so loud all of a sudden.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't change anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
StreamYard, they're changing a bunch of stuff to StreamYard, and I feel like it's affecting it in a negative way because it's like, or they're just, it's gonna get better. I think they're gonna have alerts soon and stuff like that because they're trying to like really up their user base. Oh, am I getting emails? Oh, am I getting emails?
I love StreamYard.
Yeah, as do I.
I do have to get ready to head out. I apologize.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on. Before you go, can you tell us about your album?
I have an album. No, yeah, absolutely. I have an album out. It's called Lupe. It is on Spotify. You can buy it on albums. You can buy it on iTunes. It's a lot of fun. I also have I have a bonus track on there. It's the voicemail my mom left me when she found out I was going to be on TV battling a kid in a wheelchair. And
amazing.
Yeah, it's got 2.5 minutes of just pure gold.
That's excellent.
Her screaming at me, telling me it's going to ruin my career and all this great things. It's pretty great.
Does she know it's on the album?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's pretty great. Yeah, and then here's something fun. So the whole album was a lot of fun to do. My closing joke, I joke about killing my dad's ex-girlfriend, and just because I hated this woman, and it's a really great joke, and it also feels good to make money off of a person that I hate. So
nice.
Absolutely, yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
I wrote a joke where I just get to flip off the whole crowd and look them in the eye while I'm doing it. And it's integral to the joke. I have to do it. And I would just do it when I was like, these guys are dicks. Here comes the middle finger joke. And that would always brighten my day. I'm getting paid right now. Go fuck yourself.
I got a joke like that. It feels great right now because it's just
yeah, feels good.
Fucking that's for you.
Right in the eyes.
Kiss her.
That's great. Where'd you record it?
I recorded it at Hemper's Comedy Club in I think Long Beach. It was like this cool little smoke-friendly like little theater space, but it was like
the guy's backyard. Like, was it that weird yard thing, or was it?
Was that Zach Miller? Have you been there?
Yeah. I've been somewhere.
It's this cool little spot. So they got like the whole like they do like small little like concerts and shows there, but they had like the full camera set up. They stream everything. It was pretty dope. Nice. So it was nice. I was supposed to go on. I had literally signed the album the contract for this album like a week before quarantine. So I signed the contract, and then quarantine hit. And then like I lost all my dates. I was supposed to go on like the road with a bunch of people. It was supposed to be this super dope, but I'm still glad I was able to get it done, and I'm happy it turned out the way it did.
Nice, man. Who did you sign with? Who's the label?
Comedy Dynamics.
Old
Nice
school.
one. Nice. Very cool.
And then afterwards, Lopez hit me up, and he was like, we have a record album or a label too. And I was like, fuck. But that was, you never know.
Second album.
Yeah, you never know until you start putting stuff out. With just all the other doors that open. So it felt good.
Nice, man. Well, everyone check it out.
Did anyone else get very angry at Frank's name drop where he just said Lopez instead of George Lopez and made us all figure out who it was?
Yeah.
That was very good. I like it. I like show business, Frank, very much. I assume you and your wife are about to go have a nosh with Chong and Marin. Not Mark.
No, but last week Jason Reitman did. No, I'm just kidding.
Everyone go listen to Lupe. Frank, go live your life.
Thank you so much, guys. This was a lot of fun.
Cheers,
It was great
buddy.
meeting you, Ashley.
Thanks,
Love
buddy.
you, Chris. You guys so
Love
much
you, buddy.
fun. By the way, Ashley,
Sorry.
I'm going to be telling.
Frank.
Did you just say? Did you just say it was great? You've been on this show like 3 times.
You weren't.
Ashley's our co-host.
No, I know that, but the last time we were here, you were not on here, right?
Oh, you were stunned, Ashley. Yeah, but you've met me before that.
I was on the show one more time before this, right?
Yeah.
Listen,
Like 2 times
help
at
me. I'm
least.
so
2 or 3.
stoned.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's fair point.
Yeah. No,
Thank you,
fair.
buddy.
Love you, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
I love you guys too. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
Take care, man. Be well. Podcast listeners, Ashley just flipped off Frank.
Oh my God, what a beautiful callback that was. I gotta tell you, this show I was not looking forward to. I was walking back from Camden. It's like a wet night, but like perfect cold. Chris is a man who likes walking around London too, because we're both creeps. And like not creeps in the bad way, just creeps in the like we like to be alone where it's dark and listen to music.
Yeah.
And,
I like that too.
What's
and I was
going
like,
on in
I could
that
walk-
alley?
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go investigate. I could walk all the way to Trafalgar Square right now and not talk to these 2 jokers. And then as soon as it came on, oh my God, technical difficulties aside, a real hoot and a half. Ashley's hungover. Chris may or may not have diarrhea. He may or may not.
My farts have been pretty nasty lately. No, I don't have diarrhea, but my farts have been real bad. I want to point out, John, just something that you should take note of for the next time you go to the UK. Every show that you've been on since you've been in the UK, you have said really didn't want to do the show today, but now that I'm here, I'm glad I did it. That's how bad a place the UK puts you in. Is every single show that has been your feeling pre-show. So
yeah,
it's just late. That's the other thing. It's also just 10. It's
it is
10?
hard to do it at night. You can.
I was like,
we all did it. I did it.
Yeah.
We used to do midnight. When we started, it was midnight till 2.
That was wild.
Yeah.
Wild. I remember when you were like, we gotta do something about this. And it was
It's
a
too
while.
late.
It was midnight to 2.
Yeah. It was over a month, maybe 2. It was we did for
I would not
it was,
have been here if that was the case. Like I just would not have ever joined into the show.
No one else was twitching or Twitch at the time. Like literally, it was just like it would just be us and Colt. We'd just be rating Colt all the time. It was wild. But it was also like at the time it wasn't supposed to be anything but just my stream.
Yeah.
At the first,
yeah, I was just coming on to help.
Yeah, because at that point, which we're by the way quickly approaching the 1-year anniversary of this big old accidental Reno. It's wild stuff.
Yeah,
wild stuff. Oh my God, can't believe that happened.
Well, technically, we'll have 2 birthdays because we'll have that, and then we'll have when I joined.
Do you know when you joined? I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Then
I think
Adness,
the Batman bed stream was really the beginning of it because I ended up coming onto that show for like 6 hours.
Yeah, you were on most of it because Chris and I had a conversation. We had sort of gently mentioned it to you because you popped like on a few times and it was just like, do you want to come? And then it just slowly became.
Yeah, I remember being brought up, and you asked. I think you asked her, someone in the chat, because it was Ashley for permanent host, and I was like, you guys are asking a lot of this woman. It's 5 days a week. Our broadcast schedule is stupid. Nobody wants to do this. Don't make her do this. And here you are.
Here I am. You wore me down.
That was lockdown. That's so insane.
Yeah.
It's just that weird thing of it's. I never like everyone else sort of like a lockdown, whatever that one was a drudgery, but it was like we like were streaming so much.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Up until recently, I was streaming 4 or 5 hours a day between
4 or
our
5 hours a
different
day.
streams. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I tried to do it at a certain point, like with healing and everything. I just couldn't. I tried to do solo streams. It just fell out of the habit. It's just I should get back to it. What are you gonna do?
I have started doing gaming streams again, and it's
I
fun.
thought you were playing Hollow Knight. How do you enjoy it?
Yeah.
It's a good
I
game,
love
right?
it. It's
it's pretty great.
infuriating, but I love it.
Yeah, I was playing it pre-stream.
It's so beautiful.
It's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
and
beat Hornet.
I beat Hornet. It took me so fucking
Nice.
long, but I beat Hornet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fucking great game. Love it.
John doesn't know how to interact in this conversation.
No, I do. I'm just looking. I'm fantasizing about my sofa. Chris knows about this about me. Is I'll get to the point of hard touring or Edinburgh, and I'll just start talking about my sofa. I just want to go sit on my sofa. And you guys are talking about video games, and I was like, oh, I could sit next to the window where the tree is. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
And I could fucking sit there. I would watch Golden Girls, and then I would replay all of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Nice.
Thank you for being a horse named Yeebag.
Oh, Cool Commander just rated.
Got a raid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, worst timing ever. Welcome, Raiders. Here's a video for you. And then we're going to raid someone. Bye.
Trying to raid. Welcome to the Untitled stream with John and Chris and Ashley. Stick around and give us a follow. You are awesome.
No, Chris, we're not canceling. You know what? We're going double headphones on this stream. We're going double headphones. Double up those headphones, everybody. We're going wild. We're going wild. Come on, huh? We're having tea. Everyone raided. Welcome, Raiders. We're very tired, and we were about to wrap.
Thank you for following. Thank you for following Ted Danson. Ted Danson, I know you from other streams. I remember you, Ted Danson.
Oh,
T
so
Danson
nice of you
666.
all to-
You've been around.
I feel so bad. Should we give them more hot content?
I don't think we have any hot content left. You're both very tired. I'm
Chris,
feeling
what did
very
you-
Sunday, and there's football to be watched and Hollow Knight to be played.
Okay, Chris. Well, Chris.
Colt was going to jump in.
Colt was going to jump in.
Let's have
Should we
him
do-
on for
should
a
we do
bit.
50
Oh, let's
minutes
have
with
him
Colt?
on.
All right.
Yeah,
as you guys
okay.
bring him on, I'm gonna go to the washroom then. I'll be right back.
Okay. Why does he call it the washroom? Maybe some Victorian.
Because I'm gonna
thing.
wash that ass.
Yeah, that's because that's what it's called.
No, it's not.
Wait, toilet? You
Yeah.
sick,
What do you think? The toilet? You
Bathroom.
literal pricks?
Bathroom.
Toilet.
No.
Or the loo.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
poop.
He's gonna go poop in his wash. He's gonna go poop.
I will
and then he's
send
gonna go
Colt
wash.
a link.
Already done. Already emailed.
Oh, you've already done it. You emailed it to him. Just whisper
Yeah.
it.
I don't know why I did it this way.
Weirdo.
I sent him the link. You can whisper him a link, and we'll see who gets to him faster.
Ooh, okay.
I will say this. I was not paying attention to what you guys were just. Oh yes, I was. The washroom versus toilet debate. This is the best one to say though. Is toilet, but that doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to the toilet. It's definitive. You know what's happening. I'm pissing or shitting. Take a big piss or a big shit.
I can't remember how to whisper to somebody.
Well, I've emailed it to him, so he has the link. Oh,
I
thank you
got
so
it.
much for the subscription, Kimmers B. You are the best.
Thank you for the sub.
Yeah, also I do enjoy calling someone a toilet. Oh, you toilet. Your toilet. You ever have that?
Oh, there he is. Hey.
Hello.
Hello, Colt. It's been
Hi,
forever. How
Colt.
are you, my friend? Are you plugging your podcast, Wrestling Anonymous with Colt Cabana?
For some reason, this was on the background from StreamYard or something. I don't know. How do I get rid of that?
Just go into green screen in your settings and take that out.
Where do you see settings?
Okay, go into camera.
Camera.
mic.
Virtual background. There it is.
There you go, bud. Oh, you got that?
Classic comedy.
Are you going to do some stand-up for you? Are you going to do the cargo pants bit?
No, but I'm going to call you out on stream.
For what?
Have you come in to hijack the show for a personal agenda with John?
Yep.
I like that.
I love this. I love this so much.
Saturday, November 20th. Me texting John Hastings, no reply. Monday, hi Johnny. And then the next text, green, because it turned green.
It's the other. I'm not using that number.
And then I said, then my next text is Wednesday, we got heat.
No, not at all. I'm not checking that number because I'm in the UK.
You don't tell me these things.
I forgot to tell you. I'm going to check it right now.
Why are you in the UK?
I'm
I love this so much.
I love it too.
I love John getting told off on
Ashley,
stream.
I was trying to be friends with a friend, and he wouldn't let me be friends with a friend.
I want to be friends. I love Colt Cabana and I have excellent text friendship. It's great. Check in.
Not when you don't reply back.
I wasn't
Colt,
checking this.
whenever John isn't getting back to you, you can message me instead and have a good bitch. And I'll hear you and I'll validate your feelings and I will welcome you and I will accept you.
Thank you. God, it's late over him gigs tonight, Johnny boy.
Oh, I came from a gig, my friend.
What gig?
I was doing Phil Nichols' The Delivery Room.
I know Phil Nichols.
You certainly do. He was very funny. He's also a pantomime dame. Do you know what that is?
Well, I know what pantomime means, and I know what a dame is. But I don't think he is.
He certainly is, my friend.
Or he puts on the character of a pantomime dame.
No, the pantomime dame is
Pantomime
portrayed
dame
by...
is a female panto character that's portrayed by a man.
Oh. I once had the offer to do panto, but I'd have to go there for 6 weeks.
What character?
I don't know what any of it means, but my friend Grado said he could get me hooked up. He's there. Do you know Grado
see
in
you
panto?
as who could I see you as in panto?
I'm sorry, I am.
I want to say like Buttons from Cinderella or something.
Do you know what my favorite kind of panto is?
Go ahead.
Jeanzo.
Oh, you know what? No, you're gonna take a time out for that.
Please bring him back.
Okay.
I only have received one text from one Colt Cabana.
That was great, Colt.
Thank you,
top notch. That was very
Chris.
funny.
I appreciate that.
Colt, on November the 20th, I have a text from you. No follow-up text.
That's because all the texts after that were green, which means you didn't get them.
I don't like that at all.
It went from blue to green, which means your phone wasn't receiving them because you're out overseas and didn't put on your overseas plan.
I don't do an overseas plan.
That means hundreds of people and bookers and promoters were trying to get a hold of you to book you and couldn't.
They all communicate over Instagram Messenger.
Or just assume, just like me, that you now hate us and it is what it is.
No, but why wouldn't you just... I don't hate you. I love you very much. But you see, he's here and now he knows. And now here's what I'm going to do.
Debatable. Bets, where are you at?
I'm in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada.
What's behind you? A town?
A reflection of the town ahead of me. That's a window.
That's what I meant.
But that's that's so my apartment's behind me. I got a big Santa Claus over there. My neighbor's getting into the spirit.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm out. I got a nice little balcony. I got to move soon, which I'm gutted about. I tried to extend my lease by 3 months because I'm on a short term, but my landlord was like, "Fuck, you should have told me last week. I just rented it out in January." So I got to leave soon.
Ashley, which European ville are you in?
I'm in Glasgow.
Glasgow, they say it.
Have you ever been there?
Me, I've been to Glasgow many times.
Yeah.
You used to wrestle there.
Have you ever been to Glasgow, though?
They say the Americans say it like that, Glasgow.
I know.
John, I saw your sorry, Colt. I saw your post about it was very heartwarming, that old poster of you and your buddy, and then you were on AEW together.
It was
that
an old
very
DVD.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
15
And
years.
do you have a lot of that, of guys that like you started out with, and how many? Because like the comedy dropout rate is very high. What's the wrestling dropout rate?
Great question.
Yeah, but the comedy dropout is high, but like when people get good and then there's all the good comedians around each other, that's not that high, right?
It still gets pretty high. I don't know any terrible comedians that quit, and I know so many good ones that quit. Terrible ones go for fucking ever and never stop because they have no sense of self.
It also
they can't read the room.
Feel like it doesn't feel like they're gone because they'll be comedy adjacent. But a lot of people stop doing specifically stand up. Like they'll go into being writer, producer, stuff like that.
Well, here's the
Actor,
thing.
all that stuff. Yeah.
Is that comedians, when they're touring and they get successful, they're just by themselves. When a wrestler gets successful, they need to be on a show with 40 other wrestlers.
Right.
So
Yeah.
What's
you have
what's
to be
his name?
cast. So.
Well, I'd say like it's like you're not around Russell Peters all the time on like tours because he's just on his own show.
Messaging all the time though. Me and Russell, we're buds. We hang out.
He's on his own show.
Yeah, he just sends me messages. Chris, you want to crush some puss? And I'm like, Russ, I'm married. Come on, man.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Russ loves to crush puss.
He certainly does.
Women should be objectified like that.
That's what he says, not us, Cole.
Oh, okay.
You're still angry.
Hey, I've had my puss crushed.
Whoa.
There you go. There.
I really hated saying that. I really did.
Did you?
Thank you for following Silent Cyberman.
So what were the topics hit today before you guys?
We're talking about our worst hangovers.
What was your worst hangover, Cole?
I didn't have many.
Yeah, when did you stop drinking? You stopped drinking for at a very young age because you just wanted to focus in on wrestling.
I never started drinking. I only drank a little here and there. The last time I got drunk was 2008.
Wow.
Party on.
In Key
What was
West,
it on?
Florida.
Who tricked you?
What a great place to get drunk. He got drunk in Key West, Florida.
Yeah. Just give me everything, I said. Whatever the drinks are. I'll drink.
What happened? Who hurt you? Did you just get dumped?
No, it was me and the lads had a Key West trip. I said, let's do a night. Let's do a night.
Nice.
You just wanted to
2
just
years.
do it once.
Yeah. No. Well, the last time before that was 2004. And then I said to my friend, stand-up comedian Marty DeRosa, quick plug there.
Oh, yes.
He said he was going to quit drinking for a year. I said, you quit drinking for a year, and on New Year's Eve, I'll get hammered with you. And he quit up until November 1st.
What happened on November 1st?
Was he celebrating my wife's birthday?
It could have been.
I think about that all of the time, because I quit smoking a year ago, October. And one of the things I was like, I don't want to be like Marty, who just quit in November when he could have enjoyed his treat in January.
It was there for him.
How in comedy used to be known as like everyone's drunk, everyone's on coke, it's a big mess, and now no one drinks during shows anymore except for like old dudes. Everyone's like, there's a ton of sober comics.
Britain's
it's very like
during shows again, by the way. Hard.
Oh, are they? Because it was over. Like people were the number of shows where we had like a fridge in the back and there would be beers in it and waters. All the water's gone, beers untouched. And like that's a real thing. And I know a lot of sober comics, and not because like they're in the program or anything, they just stopped drinking. What's it like in wrestling now in general? Like, is it because wrestling's known as that, as like a hard drinking profession? But
yeah, I no one drinks during the shows, but everyone except me and a handful hang out afterwards.
Yeah.
It's the one nice thing about the States, though, is that the U.S. has other places to go that aren't bars at nighttime. Like you can go to a diner, you can go to like a late night coffee shop. There's something like you can just hang out places. You know what I mean?
And a hotel. I feel everyone goes back to the hotel, grabs a case, grabs a medical whatever, and has a good time.
What, an EpiPen?
Yeah, like what? Yeah, just an IV.
That's what I wrote my manifesto with.
I don't understand it.
An EpiPen.
Thank you.
It's a pen. Yeah.
Also, I'm very excited to respond.
Colt's killing it tonight, and you guys are not respecting.
You're the only one who appreciates my comedy.
Genzo was gold.
Genzo is not good. Genzo is not good.
Genzo was terrible.
Genzo.
I had a month of Genzo.
I was thinking about Caprizo.
Oh, actually, I got news for you. Caprizo, I'm very on board with Caprizo. Colt, I recently had a dream about that show that we used to do. We were both doing the show, but if we commented on the wrong clip, we got killed. And then I said, I don't like this dream. And I moved on to a different dream. I just remember that right now.
Wow. Squid Game wrestling comedy show.
I think it was Squid Game wrestling show. I was having a lot of dreams where me and friends of mine were in peril. I wonder what's been going on in my personal life. Anyway,
Is that in France?
What?
All right. That was really fucking good. Yeah. I'm on board now. I'm on board. Took me a second. The train was still in the station long enough for me to jump on board that. Oh,
I bring the comedy. I bring the comedy.
Are you Second City trained? Are you Second City trained?
Peril, France. I did a Letters from Santa there 3 times.
What does that mean?
That's their
Letters
holiday,
from Santa.
That's their holiday show on Christmas. That they really didn't want me there, but one of the persons was like, "You should come and do it," and I was like, "Oh, okay." But then when I got there, I could tell the person that ran the show really didn't give a shit about me.
Cool. Are you a local Chicago celebrity? Like, do you get offered to like be at a used car lot and stuff like that? Like, and this Saturday, professional wrestler Cole Cabana.
I mean, I've had billboards up of of me flexing for 10 years.
Oh, yes,
now.
you have. Yeah. Oh, that's really
so. I
good.
think I'm a celebrity in that terms of like the guy flexing on the billboards.
It's all that matters, really.
I'll take it.
That's so cool.
I've never been on a billboard.
I got a question.
Go ahead, buddy.
Are we paying for StreamYards?
Yep.
It's my camera.
What's that?
It's my camera.
What?
Is that what the question?
No.
Yeah,
We pay $25 a month for StreamYard.
You went in for it, huh? I feel like maybe I should, but I don't want to.
If you're streaming alone, it's not as good as OBS because then you've got all the alerts and you can link everything, and we don't have that, so we have to build sort of our own things. But for this, perfect.
For this is perfect because you don't have to. It changes it for you.
Yeah. No, and we don't have to.
It records everything within it.
That you had to do with when we were doing Teach Me I Forgot to Learn, where you had to like basically build a new window for me in a Zoom call every week, which is why I was like, absolutely not. We're not doing it that way. We're doing it this way from now on.
Whatever happened to that platform that we used, the virtual platform for Canada Comedy Show? Remember that?
Oh my God, that's still around. Actually, they were doing shows for a while. It was way too much effort, though. Oh my God,
you should tell these two about it.
Yeah, I totally forgot we did this. It was like a weird art
Picture this: middle of a pandemic, nobody's going anywhere. It's like June.
No, it was like March of 2020.
March 2020,
right at the start.
Like I had just March of 2021. Like I had just gotten this computer. It was because my arm was fucked up. It wasn't that long ago.
And this Canadian company built a platform where you would like a little AI robot would walk on stage and walk into a room, and there was people waiting on the outside.
And it would then trigger it into like being the theater, and they would come in, and then they watched us do our wrestling show.
What?
Wicked.
Yeah, it was like surprisingly, actually, the last part of it was really good, but the novelty of like you got to find your way in the room was annoying as fuck. Yeah, very odd.
I can't even picture that. I really.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Okay, so basically, what would happen is you imagine a Zoom call. So instead of going into like a Zoom room where you can see everyone,
that rhymed.
If you're, thank you. I can't wait for a couple. There's some puns coming. I can feel it. He's got the Sharpie in his mouth. I know he's going. There he goes. These fucking times.
Podcast listeners, Colt's now just doing sleight of hand magic tricks.
I have never seen somebody do that unironically.
Kid came to play. Oh. You made a lighter disappear once?
How old were you when you learned to do that?
The first trick, I watched Amazing Jonathan on comedy something. The second trick, I was touring Japan and I was on a bus for 20 hours and watching YouTube tutorials.
Yeah.
For 20 hours on one bus? Oh my word.
I mean, we were just constantly touring.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, brutal. Where's the weirdest place, Colt, you ever had to take a shit on the road? Or you'll just wait for a toilet?
Oh, well, I would say Japan, where they didn't have the toilets. They were like in the ground.
Oh, what?
Oh, like
okay.
What's that?
Like where you squat over a hole?
Yep.
Yeah. I've done that. Yeah.
Oh wait, I thought Japan had all the fancy toilets.
So they do,
They
but
also do.
but sometimes they're like half like in the future and half 200 years in the past.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So you just never know what's going to happen to the truck stop you're pulling into?
Correct. It could be the. And usually truck stops are the old timey ones. So the trick is to go into. I'm sorry to admit that I did this, but you have to go into like the wheelchair accessible rooms to
Of
poop.
course.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it. I remember once on an Australia trip, I had like 3 hours to kill, and I was in the Singapore airport, and they have the squat toilet or the regular toilet, and I went, let's try something.
Sure. A new experience.
Comes out real smooth.
You got to get naked though.
I don't mind that. I don't mind it. I don't mind something like that. It was a daring move. I think I left my shirt on.
No, you got to take the shirt off.
You gotta take your pants
the whole
off.
thing. Yeah.
Take the undies off.
I take my glasses off.
Yeah. Actually, that's good because if you walked in on a naked man squat shitting and they were still wearing glasses, just glasses and shoes,
and headphones, I'm still rocking out. I got my tunes in, but nothing else.
Yeah, I'm inspired to hunt you.
Wow.
Oh my god, wild stuff. I would feel like you're a man who likes a particular type of toilet. Colt, confirm, deny.
Yeah, my bidet. I have two of them
on the same toilet.
I have two different toilets. I'm fortunate enough to have two bathrooms in my place.
Nice. Yeah. It's weird. He has no bedrooms, but two bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
That's thoughtful. You bought a guest bidet. That's no. Oh no.
Obviously, it was sponsored and given to me. Hi.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Then when I moved house, I was like, when I moved from a one bathroom to a 2-bathroom, I was like, hey, sponsor, my new toilet needs a new thing. And they're like, we got you. I was like, wonderful.
Sick.
You get sponsored by bidets?
Yeah.
We need to up our game.
When you're on billboards for 10 years, you get sponsored by
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Colt's podcast is exceedingly popular. Like there's like four guys I went to high school with that when I appeared in a Facebook photo with Colt Cabana in 2014, literally thought I was a billionaire man. Like they were like, how do you know this exalted one? It was amazing.
I feel like we talk a lot about shitting on this stream. We should get sponsored by bidets.
If you word anything correctly, you can get whatever you want.
Teach us your ways, oh exalted one. How have you done this?
Just saying. First of all, you have to have. Well, what was happening was I was talking a lot about the bidet in Japan, and then people were like tweeting at these other companies being like, I can't believe Colt Cabana, you should blah blah blah. So I assume if you're not as big, you should have like your friends be like, wow, the greatest show in the world, Untitled Twitch stream is talking about bidets. Wow. And then have like seven people being like, yeah, I heard him talk about it, you should have that. And kind of people don't know on the internet. They just think,
sometimes
Hey, Colt is one of our famous friends. Doing us a solid.
I mean, I actually got free food in Australia because I just tweeted at a vegan fast food place called Lord of the Fries and just said, I'm here for the comedy festival. I'll mention you on social media. Can I have free food? And they were like, yep. And I literally just showed up at a location and they went, go nuts. And I went, give me everything. And they just bought like burgers, everything, invited a shitload of people over and just went, go nuts.
And they said, go nuts because it's a vegan place, right?
I should definitely be getting sponsored by Coco and Eve for the ass mask.
Yeah.
What's an ass mask?
Oh, you would love this. Go ahead, Ashley.
So I take very good care of my skin. And I mean, all of my skin, most especially the skin on my ass. And so I have like an exfoliating scrub. And then I also have a mask. So I will scrub my ass and it will feel great, but then I'll put a mask on it for 20 minutes or so and wash it off and then moisturize.
The same way people put like that mask on the face, you're putting like
same thing, but you just put it on your ass, the cheeks of your ass. It's
now,
great.
are you doing this? Why are you doing
the cheeks of your ass?
Why am I doing it?
To be presentable.
Is it? Well, that's the question. Is it like because you're OCD with your skin, or is it because like you want another to feel it?
It's honestly both.
What's that?
It's probably both. I do. I mean, I have I have sensitive skin, so I do a lot to take care of my skin all over. But I mean, there's an added benefit of it feeling nice if anybody grabs a handful, you know.
There you go. There you go. I'll say the same thing about shaving my own butthole.
100%. 100%.
I'm sorry, shaving it?
Yep.
You're insane.
No.
What are you doing? Hair removal cream.
No, hot wax. Hot wax on your asshole. Best feeling in the world.
Fuck out of my
There's
life.
no way that's
Best
true.
feeling in the world.
No.
There's literally
I
no
love
way
it.
that's true.
It could be.
Madam are a liar.
I feel as men we can get away with shaving.
Does it not itch as fuck when it's growing back?
Not really.
Nah. First couple times, sure.
Yeah, but
Do you
we're also
okay, let me
learned gentlemen.
ask another question. Do you use shaving cream or foam or something?
No, I actually have the Manscaped 3.0, which you can get 20% off with the code.
You
No,
are sponsored
you're not
by
allowed
a
to plug
fucking
on
ass
no one
shaving.
I
Fucking
forbid.
hell.
And I use
Well,
it.
because I was going to say that one of the better things that you can use for shaving is olive oil.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What?
Super
Yep.
duper smooth. John, you shaved your arm with olive oil on the stream.
I know. I just
We've
remember
covered
that. It
this.
was wild. This is wild.
Wow.
And also, some people use cocoa butter to shave. I like it after the shower, especially in a place like England. It just dries out your skin. Also, I saw Phil Nickel and totally talked to him about the not bathing thing, and still
No soap. He
wild.
still bathes. He gives it a scrub,
No soap.
but
No
no
soap.
soap. Zero soap. Yeah.
I know
Colt,
people
correct.
like this.
Correct face, Colt. Yeah.
It's
Late
weird.
fif-
It's weird. He doesn't smell more.
Yeah. Right.
After a while, you're, and this is what they say is that like your natural oils learn to clean in a different way.
Yeah,
But
that's what they say.
It's just weird
I'm-
though.
My oils can do
No,
whatever they want.
I like soap. I like soap.
I want to crash and get some water because I feel my mouth is so dry.
We're
I'm
coming up on
so
2 hours
amazed
now.
I've managed
All
to
right.
stay awake.
Well, I'm glad I could come in and pep you up a little bit.
You did a great job, buddy, and I'm glad we could clear up our frappe.
Yeah.
And,
How am I gonna? I guess Facebook is the way to talk to you now, huh?
I just texted you.
Let's see.
He's texted you.
Okay.
Or
We'll see.
WhatsApp or Instagram.
Oh,
or
from
Discord.
a +44 number. Good lord, this guy's
There
got
we
more
go.
numbers. I literally have Hastings USA, Hastings UK. Now this is a new one.
That's Hastings
I
UK.
put little-
That's the same Hastings UK.
I put little flags next to people that have different country phones.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
All right, Steve. Great to see you, my friend.
Yeah. Can you tell me?
Colt, it was
I wanna
lovely
talk-
to have you on.
Yeah. Thanks for the
about
raise.
As
buddy.
always.
Can I tell you what, Johnny boy?
I'm going to text you as soon as it's done about what you texted me about.
Okay. All right. Who are you guys rating?
The
Tell
only
me
person
who
we have on is My Gun is Huge.
What's that?
Well, the only person we have on is My Gun is Huge. But do you have someone that's on that you recommend? Because we're looking for more people to raid because
Yeah.
we have sort of a limited selection because we don't know who's on.
Oh, not really.
I actually have Riot Bananas is on as well. We could go and
Who's
raid him.
Riot Bananas? I like that very much.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Let's
I'm
rate them.
looking on the recommended channel, and I'm surprised that Jason Mewes is still at it.
No shit.
Oh wow! Can we raid Jason Mewes?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. He's playing
Jason
Fortnite right now.
Mewes.
He's
He's,
from Jay
Jay
and
from Jay
Silent
and
Bob.
Silent
Jay
Bob.
from Jay and Silent Bob.
Okay.
Do
I
you
mean,
know
I
who
don't.
that is? Wait a minute. Ashley, do you know who Jay
I
and
have no
Silent
idea
Bob
who that is.
Oh my god! In heaven,
Ashley
oh my
has
God.
not seen a movie.
Don't make her see Mallrats. It's brutal to rewatch.
What are you talking about? Mallrats is awesome. I haven't rewatched it in a long time.
I dare you to rewatch it and tell me it's a good movie.
Absolutely not.
Does not
Absolutely
hold up. Does not
Absolutely
hold
not.
up.
I really enjoyed that movie when I saw it. I will leave
Me
it where I
too.
said.
Me
Loved
too.
it. Loved
Gonna
it.
leave it there. Rewatch Chasing Amy to my peril. Although, yeah, no thanks.
All right. Who are we rating then?
Jason Mewes. We're rating Jason Mewes.
Okay.
And the raid
Jay-
message is
JMEWES. JAYMEWES.
and the raid message is
MEWE?
MEWES.
JAYMEWE.
Okay.
I can't believe you're still on this. Is that the raid message?
No, that feels aggressive. Thank you so much for following the Gia
Gia's great. She's from over by me.
Nice one. Well, thank you so
Oh,
much.
so that's so.
This is the raid is going. So
okay.
Oh,
sorry. I can cancel it if we're not ready.
No. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
Figure out your own raid message. Also, send us stream summaries for the podcast. Write down what you did in the Discord. We love you guys. Thanks for coming. If you're not following Colt for some reason, follow Colt, obviously. Otherwise, here's an old lady talking about sex. Bye.
That's all. Penis into her vagina. That's all. That's all. And that's called sexual intercourse. Some people call it having sex. So the man passes the sperm to the woman, and now his sperm is in her.